Okay, so I am back in my car. I wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what's going on. So it is, like I said, it's been a horrible couple days, being trapped, cooped inside because of the wind. Um, I was about to, like I said, grill, but I'm like, okay, no, the wind's picking back up again, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it until the wind is like completely died down. I do want to mention one thing. So, okay. So first of all, here's how I'm in the situation in the first place. So I fled Bozeman. There is graffiti on trees. There's distant energy. I just don't feel a good energy in Billings and Bozeman. I've had unmarked vans like following me. I don't know. It's really weird. So I had this weird kind of situation. Um, I'll actually kind of post that in this video on what happened when I was in Billings. It was so scary. It was like really weird. I'm just at the car wash and it's like, it's like sundown, like time, like, it's like kind of getting dark. And yeah, these guys in this van just came and started like getting really weird. It was strange. It was just so weird. So anyways, I'll post that. I want to show you guys what happened and why I'm kind of like, okay, this has just gotten a little too weird. So I'm being stalked at the car wash. These two men keep on staring at me. They've been like throwing trash out here and they're like fucking like spitting, and I don't know what they want from me, but I'm gonna like document this because I don't really feel so safe. Yeah, I just don't feel safe. So, I mean, it's insane. Yeah. So yeah, so this is what's going on. This is really fucking creepy. But I guess maybe they're like, I guess maybe, I don't know, I've never been to a car wash here like this. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's like a meeting spot. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So I asked them like, what do you want? Like, is there something you want from me? And I don't know, it's just fucking really weird. They just keep their car running and they're like, I just told them to turn their lights off. They had their lights on me. So yeah. I think I'm in danger right now. I'm trying to vacuum my car, and so they ended up approaching me. They're like, oh hey, how are you doing, ma'am? Oh, this is the Bonnie fucking van or something. Like, I don't know, but I just know like Billings is the hood. Billings, I mean, I'm from California, but well, I mean, Billings is like so hood, like, yeah, hi, well, enjoy your party. Yeah. Yeah, so they said this is the Banga something van or something, that they're fucking on the back of a van, and like look up something online. I don't know, something about a van, so I don't know if I should feel, I don't know if I should feel like, yeah, so I'm just like kind of confused. Yeah. They're saying that they're not gonna leave. Like, they're saying, oh, we're gonna leave, we're going to go on a party, and we're fucking in the back of this van, and we're making a movie. But it's like, dude, I'm just trying to wash my car, and I'm kind of feeling like uncomfortable because I feel like, I don't know if they were trying to rob me or kidnap me. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like in a bad spot right now, I guess, like where I am. I don't know. And like Billings, I don't really feel safe in Billings, but it's like, oh my god, I need to get my hair done, and then I need to get the fuck out of here and go back home to Bozeman, because yeah, I don't feel safe in Billings. Billings is like scary, and yeah, so I'm really feeling scared. Like, they're putting the lights on me again, and I don't know what's going on. They keep opening this door. Okay, I'm like really uncomfortable, guys. Like, I'm like really fucking scared. They like keep saying stuff to me and I can't hear them because I'm like talking like on the phone and I'm like recording, but oh my fucking god, guys, this is scary. I don't know, they just keep on staring at me, like the two guys in the front seat, and they keep staring, and like, dude, I just want to wash my fucking car, like, because I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. My car is dirty, and oh my god, I'm freaking out right now. Leaving. This is the kind of shit that I'm going through with gang stalking. Like, dude, I was just like, I would have had my car already done before it started getting dark out here, but now because of this like bullshit, like, it's so fucking weird. Like, I don't know, one guy got it from that car into their car, and then like, it's like, dude, just leave me alone so I can wash my car. It's like, oh my god, I didn't feel safe vacuuming, because I'm like, I don't know if they're trying to rob me or like what they're trying to do, but yeah, see, this is the kind of shit I'm going through. the people that are, I guess, gang stalking me. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's like you came here, pretend to wash your car, you just come and like just fuck around and just flash lights on me and just stay here all day. Like, these people are getting fucking crazy. You see this moon? This is making these people like crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I've definitely have seen that car like multiple times or something. It's just so stupid. This gang stalking shit is so dumb. So stupid. They like waste your time. That's the biggest thing they do, is they waste your time. Because yeah, like I said, I don't feel safe like vacuuming like with them around. Like, they're like right close to me and they're like saying, oh, like I don't know, just like really immature, fucking retarded. Oh my god. So yeah, that's my experience trying to wash my car. So they just came and like threw trash and just started fucking harassing me. Like, it's so stupid. Like, they washed their car, but wow, look at all the cans they threw, and they just left like the brush out there. And oh my gosh, I mean, it's just so stupid. By the way, I already had like tons of things happen to me in Billings to where it's just like, I'm just so fed up. So I'm trying to find a better place to live, where I'm treated right, I'm accepted, I'm not stalked or followed or dealing with like racism or hatred. So yeah, so right now I just have just kind of been just trying to just, I don't know, just trying to survive. Like I said, like everyone else, it's so hard because gas prices are going up and, you know, things are changing, places are getting shitty. I mean, I feel so bad. Look at the people in I think it's New Jersey, or I don't know, where the Potomac River is, and there's like, I'm looking at people whose shit is from the whole city, I guess, is draining into their basements, their tubs, and their toilets, and they're having to like flush this out. And let me tell you guys real quick, oh my god, I feel so bad for these people. And I feel like if you are living in a house where that is happening and the city is not doing shit and that is going on, I would seriously just like get into my car and just shit in a bucket instead. Because I'm going to be honest, like, I feel so bad for those people. And I don't have a sewer system. I have no running water. I shit in a fucking bucket from Dollar Tree, lined with Dollar Tree plastic bags, trash bags. And basically I have like doggy bags. And I'm looking at the people that are going through this flooding like, wow. Like, you know, I shit in a cat hole when I'm in nature, you know, like I gotta dig a hole. Because that's how we used to do it in primitive primal days. We actually would wipe ourselves with a rock too. So there never would have been a feud over toilet paper, you know, like, and I've made videos about that anyway. So, yeah, so I just look at that, I'm like, wow, that is terrible. So there's just like a lot of things that are going on right now. Right now, I'm at a point where I just feel like I want to be able to make it on my own. I know I can make it on my own. I know I'm capable, but I've been feeling like I need a man in my life. I really would like a man in my life, but I feel like due to my lifestyle, due to how I live and how independent my lifestyle is and how independent I've had to be, and I've had to learn everything that I've learned, I have learned basically on my own, through trial and error, through just trying it out, like spearing a fish. That was something that I learned through trial and error. I had to definitely, like, first I made it, and I made the spear and it didn't work. It had the wrong, you know, I tried to make the little thing with wood, that didn't work. And, you know, it's just like there's different things that I've tried, and I just didn't have the capability to wait for God to bring a man into my life. I just had to get out here and learn all this on my own. And you know, there are things still that I don't know how to do. I do still feel like a man is better than me at all this outdoor stuff. That's what I feel like at times. But then I feel like, well, you know, I mean, I don't really know like any men that live out here year round, like in the mountains. But then I just met people that possibly are living out in the mountains. So yeah, going back to that anyways, like I actually was parked in the wrong spot on BLM land the other day, and a ranger came to me and had told me, well, this area is kind of like Billings. It's kind of like a lot of crime, like, and I'm like, oh, really? because I felt safe here. I don't feel a headache. I'm not being stalked or followed. I don't feel a headache. There's like nobody. It's like desolate. It's quiet. It's peaceful. He told me, he's like, well, be careful in the mountains because there are a lot of break-ins. There are people that are on drugs. He said that there's a lot like in the mountains. I'm kind of like, that's weird. I don't know. I don't know because like I said, I have only been here for like a few days. Like not even a week, or I don't know, maybe I've been here a week. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So I want to stay where I have peace and where it's quiet. I don't want to go back to Bozeman. I don't want to go back to Billings with traffic. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm kind of in a situation where, you know, I would go to Great Falls, or I would go to Helena, or I would go to Missoula. I would, you know, I wish I could just kind of just bounce around and see where I feel the best. But so far I feel good where I'm at. So I'm just going to stay where I'm at. I do get a little bit nervous posting these videos because I get worried like, oh, well, you know, they're tracking my location somehow, you know, because I've been being targeted. I've been being stalked for a very long time. So, that's what's going on. I don't know why these people follow me. I don't know what they want from me. I don't know who they are. I know it really all started, in Biden's America. Well, it started before then when I was living in California, but it really started like under Biden. And they came out and found out that there was all this illegal surveillance and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know, but like I said, I'm not on any side. I think it's all the same. I think we the people are being fucked over. Like I said, I mean, there's people who right now have human waste water backing up into their toilets, their basements, into their tubs. Like this is seriously like a humanitarian crisis. Like, I live third world. Like I said, I have to shit in a bucket. I gotta shit outside and dig a fucking hole. Like, you know, like, so honestly, a lot of people now, it's like we're seeing the collapse of this matrix. And the collapse of this matrix, really, I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys, you are gonna feel primitive. You're gonna feel that it's third world. It seems that this is what is by design. I mean, all of that shit is running into that Potomac River, and it's kind of like basically here we have algae blooms. There's a lot of stuff that is being done to the water. There's just so much going on, and yeah, I remember the water like used to be really clean. Now it's algae blooms because it's so hot. We're really worried about fires. I just saw down in Colorado that like they're not even letting people go on hikes because of the fire risk. So there is just so much that is going on right now, guys, and a lot of it is really hard to cope with because every single day I'm tired. So I've looked at these videos of like people saying, "Oh, we're tired in 2026. We're exhausted." People are feeling exhausted and tired and just this weird kind of feeling. I feel kind of this like almost like detached type of feeling. I don't know how to exactly explain it. It's so strange. One woman had mentioned like, "Oh, I'm not hungry anymore." Like, you know, it's so funny because I haven't even ate all day. Like, I'm really not hungry anymore. And it seems like each year, like I've gotten less and less hungry. I don't know if other people have noticed that too. Like, when I grew up, you know, as a kid, I used to eat 3 meals a day. Like, but a couple years ago, I think, you know, more than a couple years ago, I don't know, maybe around 2016, it just started to get where it's like, oh my gosh, my body can only handle like 1 to 2 meals a day. 2 meals like max. Like it's just so much. And it's just very strange this year. I am very, very tired. I keep feeling my adrenal glands moving, like my adrenaline going, like something is going to happen. I don't know if it's like a natural disaster. You know, I am close to Yellowstone. I don't know about that. I just have a lot of anxiety, weird adrenal gland feelings. Like, you know, like that kind of like butterfly in your stomach feeling, kind of like your stomach dropped kind of feeling, and it's just so weird. I don't know what is going on with it. It's so strange, guys. I am so tired. I sleep like hours. I feel like I sleep for I've been sleeping so much. I feel like I've been sleeping like maybe, I don't know, definitely more than like 10 hours or like 12 hours. No, I don't even freaking know. I don't know. I just know I am so tired. I'm so drained. And it's so interesting because I saw a video about how like Texas, a lot of places with these AI data centers, the water is being drained. Like, and then I'm looking around like Bozeman and stuff where I've showed you guys videos where like, oh my gosh, like our stream systems, river systems are all dried out, completely dried out, like no water at all. And I just know that whatever water is being drained, whatever they are doing with these data centers, whatever they are draining, I believe is draining us all. Like if you are really, because we are all connected, if you really are connected to this earth and you are connected to Mother Nature, if you're definitely from this planet, you know, and it's nothing about race. It is nothing about that at all. You will feel this. You will definitely feel this. Like we are feeling the effects of the interconnectedness, sorry, that we have to this earth. So these data centers are very, very bad. What's happening in Texas is very bad. I actually have a piece of cardboard that is just sitting here in my car. I'm actually supposed to be in Billings, I was supposed to have been done this in Billings, okay? But then I started getting obsessed about, oh my God, I need to get my hair done. We're doing protests for this data center. They're trying to build a data center in Broadview, Montana. They're trying to build a data center out there, and there's one woman that is going around and she is fighting. She is going everywhere in Montana. She is talking about these data centers, talking about what they do, talking about the effects, and I am like rooting for her. That is so amazing what she is doing, because I was gonna make a sign and I'm trying to still figure out what I want my sign to say. I want to get in front of the Yellowstone County Courthouse, you know, because this is something that we have to fight. I just saw in Billings they had snow, but you know what's funny? There's no snow out here. We didn't get any snow. So there's a data center actually in this town. No snow at all. But they got hit with snow just with this snowstorm in Billings. And there's a reason why Billings is still getting that snow. They're getting that snow because they don't have that data center up there yet. But once they put that data center out there, it's just like more and more and more drought. Like this is so serious of a situation. And you know, I wanted to actually make a ad and see who wanted to gather with me in Billings or gather with me in Acton. It's like Acton, Broadview. Acton actually, is a recreation area that's near Broadview. But just wherever we can protest this and we can fight this data center from coming would be great. Because, like I said, the places where these data centers are, it seems like there's a lack of snow, there's a lack of rain, there's drought that's coming, and it's really serious. So these are just serious things that are just going on. And like I said, this affects us all. Like it's so difficult. Like I've lived out here for 6 years. Everything has just changed. Like, you know, usually I'd be in a tent, but we are getting these strong winds due to the fact that we don't have any snow. We're not really getting any snow. So my whole, you know, life has been affected by all of this that's gone on. All of the building that they've done in the Rocky Mountains, it has affected just about everything, like the climate. So for the past 4 years, out of the kindness of my heart and also just the respect for this earth, I have not gotten a fishing license. I have not gone fishing in a couple years now. I have stopped foraging. I did forage last spring, summer, but only what was in extreme abundance, which was only some horsetail. So I'm not as healthy as I was with like my foraged mountain herbs, fresh fish, like everything is really dried up out here. And, you know, I was just actually looking when I was hiking, I was like, oh my gosh, there's all this uva ursi, there's all this bearberry. But the thing about it is a lot of the Oregon grapefruit and those plants are like, they don't even know what's going on. Like they're like turning red. A lot of them are even drying out completely. And it's like everything is just confusing. Like bears are waking up. Like it's just so strange. It's just so weird. So I was looking at that and I'm like, oh man, I kind of wanted to get some like bearberries and some of the uva ursi, which is really good for your kidneys and stuff. And I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to do it because like every one of those bear berries counts for every single one of these bears that wakes up and they need something to eat, and there's already a lack of plants going on. So, you know, like when I say, oh, sorry, sorry, that sounded wrong. Okay. There's a lack of plants that are growing right at this time. And I want to make sure that those bears are, you know, left with everything there. Like when you forage, you have to always make sure that you are leaving more than enough for the bees, the bears, and all. Like, I know all that stuff. Like, I'm very, very in touch and in tune with the earth, and like making sure that I respect it. That's why I said, like, I won't fish, I won't hunt. I see people that are still hunting, still fishing, but now they, like I said, they put that restriction on because of the bears. So yeah, so that is what is going on. I've been depressed. I'm going to be fully honest, guys. I've had to get on an antidepressant because I'm not able to do the same activities I did before. Which was, you know, just being able to build a Quincy, put a tent down, without it being so windy like this. So I'm trapped more in my car, which is, you know, this is like, you know, like I said, it's kind of, I don't have like the van, like fancy van, but it's like my little SUV life, whatever. So it really has been years of just lack of winter, and it just makes me so depressed because the cold helps my mental health. It helps a lot. It really does help. That's why, like, I get into very cold lakes and rivers and all that stuff. Like, it all helps my mental health. It helps my health. And yeah, so I've been depressed. I have been very, very, very depressed. I'm like constantly worried every time I'm in nature. I just constantly just worried, like, just about all the plants. You know, there's a lot of trees that are knocking over in this wind and stuff. So I just wanted to just tell you guys what was on my mind and just kind of explain why it's taken me a while to kind of get videos out at times, and why I've just kind of mostly I said, like, I'm just so tired. I am exhausted. I sleep a lot. I just am so exhausted. And like I said, I know it's whatever is going on with this earth. I don't know if maybe it's something else. I don't know if it's something spiritual. Let me know what you guys think if you are tired in 2026 too, because it's just weird. I don't know, it's strange. But yeah, so that is my video. Today was a good day. It was a good day getting out there hiking and stuff. It was nice, so that was cool. So these are just my afterthoughts, just explain a little bit about the changes that are going on and changes that I've had to make, and just having to move and stuff like that. So, yeah, I better start cooking dinner. I gotta go. Bye. Love you guys.